Pennsylvania Congressman Dan Meuser. Good morning, Congressman. Great to have you with us. I mean, they're talking about reforming ICE, but really what they want to do is kneecap ICE's ability to deport these criminal illegal aliens. That's a non-starter, obviously, for you guys. So how much longer do you think this shutdown will drag on before Democrats drop some of these ridiculous demands?
Good morning, John. Good morning, Charla. They see this as somehow a political position that's advantageous to them. Their whole plan, and I'm not overstating this, is to disrupt and to destruct the Trump agenda, to disrupt our economy, to disrupt our national security, to disrupt our law enforcement. Let's face it, look at Minneapolis. Minneapolis was turned into a frenzy. Why? Largely because they're really trying to hide and move off of the issue of billions of dollars of theft that took place. And they're a sanctuary city, so they follow sanctuary practices which don't allow criminals that are here illegally as well to be taken by ICE. So ICE has to roam through the streets looking for them after the local law enforcement lets them go. None of this makes any sense. This shutdown makes no sense. They're saying it's about ICE. ICE is fully funded, America. This is a charade. Who's not being funded is FEMA, TSA. We have TSA agents quitting because they're not getting paid again for the second time there's a shutdown. The Coast Guard, your U.S. Coast Guard, is not being paid. They have definitely hurt our national security. This is Department of Homeland Security that they've shut down. So there's some really serious issues that we're dealing with. But the Democrats are just, unfortunately, it's almost all of them on this issue, pretending they're helping when meanwhile they're creating a dangerous situation for the United States.
Yeah, and Congressman, if Democrats keep digging in on these ICE demands and the shutdown continues even longer, how does that set up the midterm fight later this year?
Well, we hope America gets it, right? That they see that they're not producing anything. They're not providing solutions. They're not making anything better. And again, it's a facade. If you want ICE to be improved, okay, we had some ideas. We had the body cams. We had more training. We can work on every one of the provisions. The White House sent some solutions, and they just completely disregarded them because now they say they want to wait for the State of the Union, which is next Tuesday. So we'll run right into when all of those agencies officially don't get paid. So they're not working in good faith, and again, the whole thing is truly about just being disruptive to our economy, our national security, and our overall agenda.
Congressman, let's shift gears to the Save America Act. You voted yes for requiring proof of citizenship and photo ID for federal elections. It's sitting in the Senate right now, but most likely it will not pass because of the filibuster. How can Republicans get this important piece of legislation to the president's desk?
Well, I'll tell you what, John, this is a very important piece of legislation, right? It states that illegals cannot register to vote, and it states that you need some form of ID to vote. The Democrats, once again, their leadership in particular, is demonizing it as saying that, oh, well, married women who have marriage licenses won't be able to get birth certificates. That's utter nonsense. The same ID that you need today to get a credit card, to go to the bank, to buy beer, to do what it will serve in this capacity. So any sort of state or federal issued identification, and there's other types as well. So it's most of America agrees. The only way they can try to beat it is by lying about it, which is being done. And for us to get it done, apparently every Republican in the House voted for it. Every Democrat in the House but one voted against it, voted against having ID to vote. And in the Senate, we have all of our Republicans. So we have 51 there. But, the idea is we need 60. And as you brought up the filibuster, look, I'm for John Thune doing what needs to be done so this can come to the floor and actually pass. And if a stand-up filibuster is what's necessary, or, they tried to blow up the filibuster when they had the majority. I think that should be under serious consideration.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.